Oh my god, I had to click the record button right now. We're starting from the back. Dude, look at that. $2,000 just a second ago. Look at that. This person has been accumulating. This person has been accumulating. Oh my god, they've been trading a lot. But look at this. 2,000 purchased 24 seconds ago. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, Toshi is absolutely overtaking the meme coin department and just crypto in general. This thing has been on a rise, even though the market generally has been bleeding out. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a very, very good sign. And we're going to be discussing the price action. We are going to be discussing Toshi. And ladies and gentlemen, I did just want to say that, because some people were a little bit confused, not too many people, but look, we got listed on OKX, okay? One of the biggest exchanges out there, right? We kind of talked about this in the last video, so we're not going to talk about it too much, just another 30 seconds or so. Guys, OKX is the real deal. Okay. It is, you know what? I'm going to be very, very light with this. It is a top 10 exchange. You could even push for top 5, but without, too much debate, let's just say easily a top 10 exchange. This is huge. There's only Binance left. Do you understand? There's only Binance left for this blue little boy. All right. Look at him. Adorable. So, guys, I'm telling you, right? The list, we are 9 out of 10. The only thing we need is Binance. And you know what? I know I haven't seen any evidence yet or proof, but you just have to think, when you get listed on top 9 exchanges and there's only Binance left, what do you think is going to happen sooner than later, right? You just have to look at the evidence you have, right? You just have to look at probabilities. You just have to be a little bit ahead, of people. You have to be that little risk taker, have that little bit of faith, and just think if we're, listed on the top 9 exchanges except for Binance, what's most likely going to happen? What's most likely going to be the next big exchange? It's going to be Binance. And then eventually, ladies and gentlemen, dare I say, Robinhood might be next after that. And that's going to be spicy. Anyways, right, I do want to show this video. Just be careful, guys, dude. This is gonna absolutely destroy your eyes. I think this is like the Toshi, video and stuff. So honestly, this is destroying my eyes. I'm gonna have to close. I'm gonna have to look the other way. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but enjoy this for the next 30 seconds. And if your eyes get destroyed, I warned you.
What a day, what a show, man. If you're not invested into Yeet right now, what are you doing, bro? If you see the money, that's Yeet. If you smell the money, that's Yeet. If you feel the money, that's Yeet.
If you see the money, that's Yeet. You see the money, that's Yeet. I ain't never wanted rolling. Bitches rolling wanted me. Bitches change it like the season. New bitch every week.
All right, I won't lie. I won't lie. I was looking at it. I was too committed. I was too committed. This screen brightness is much higher than it should be, and my lights are off in my room, my recording room right now. So I was getting kind of wrecked a little bit, but I had to commit to it. That was sick. That was genuinely sick. Um, yeah, that was cool. That was genuinely cool. We can see people are excited in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. People like this, people like this. This is Aura. You know, I know some of you guys are older and you might not know what Aura is. Oh, how do we get to Turbo? Oops. Anyways, we're going to be diving into the basics, but Toshi has Aura, dude. Toshi might be the most auraful coin out there meme coin. Most auraful meme coin. Okay. This cat don't play around. It got aura. All right. Toshi, I don't think it's funny. Toshi can get 7th place in the meme coin race, but it's gonna look much cooler than Dogecoin and Sheeb and all of this. It's gonna be like, who cares about those coins? We had one of the best multipliers in terms of meme coins. We're Toshi, dude. And like that's just the type of vibe I get from this crypto. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the music video. I don't even know at this point. But look, ladies and gentlemen, let's just jump right into some of the basics and the fundamentals. we can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are ranked 139 out of 9,501 active cryptos, 440 million market cap, 150 million volume. Okay. 150 million volume, dude. That is absolutely phenomenal, right? All of these exchange listings we have. I know some of you guys got happy seeing this alpha, but no, no, it's not the real deal just yet. And yeah, man, we've been smashing it. By we, I mean you guys. You guys have been smashing it. I know the goal for many people is 1 cent. And for me, ladies and gentlemen, 1 cent is practically inevitable. I'm not even gonna lie. 1 cent is inevitable. Now, can we get to 10 cents? That is going to be a discussion for another day. We can see, ladies and gentlemen, that I was going to say the Toad, uh, because I just did a turbo video, but we can see, ladies and gentlemen, Toshi has been absolutely smashing it, right? We have been consistently for a very long time continuing to make higher and higher and higher lows. And it has not changed. The floor is continuing to rise. We can see things are looking fantastic. Now, despite having a weekly candle close that I wasn't the biggest fan of, because usually that indicates, things going, selling off. It just didn't care. It just didn't care. And I really, really am looking forward to see how Toshi ends the rest of this week. I don't really think it's going to have a sell off on like the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, of course, there's always a chance I am wrong. The markets, right? When we go to the markets, ladies and gentlemen, right, they have been generally fairly red. Okay. ZBEC is kind of an exception, right? But if you know something about ZBEC, you know ZBEC is a fantastic crypto. So that's the thing, right? ZBEC is genuinely fantastic crypto, and it will be one of the best in the world. So there's a little bit of an anomaly right there. But we can see Toshi is also being, an anomaly. It has very, very nice pumps over even the last couple of days. Even just since the second, right? If we take pumps since the second, it has gone up a decent amount, right? Right now, it's currently up 41%. It did like 46%. And one thing I wanted to look at before we kind of end this, when we go to the rankings of crypto, we go to memes. Where are my memes? Thank you very much. Where were we? Brett is at 440 million market cap. Dude, we are about to flip Brett. What did I say? What did I say when we're at 200 million market cap? That I believe, I'm telling you guys, you could go watch some of the previous videos. I said from a long time, we are going to flip Brett. I saw the vision. I saw the vision. We are literally 1 to 2 million market cap difference. When I was reporting this crypto and coin, just even like 2 days ago, we were like 60 million. Then we were like, and then even before that, we were 80 million. Then before that, we were like 120 million. Before that, we were 200 million. Before that, we were like 250 to 300 million. And now the gap is literally, it's practically neck and neck. Brett has 1% above us. Not even 1%, 0.5% advantage right now over us. So, ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. You understand? The time is now. We're gonna overtake Brett this cycle. We're gonna overtake Brett in general, probably within the next week or so, max. And that's me being generous to Brett. This thing, I don't even know. This thing barely moved, right? This thing barely moved. I moved for like the last month down 10%. Last 7 days, not really anything. Oh wow, you're up 3%, buddy. Yeah, try being Toshi for a day. Maybe you'll see some success. Um, yeah, but that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Things look absolutely fantastic. I love you guys so much. We are literally about to overflip Brett any second. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.